Hello, my name is Dr. George Mochocki, and welcome back to Sports Marketing 105, online, completely online, offered by Harper College. I teach this class fully online. Next semester, we'll teach this class blended, half online, half in a face-to-face in a classroom. The following semester, I think we'll teach this class fully face-to-face. They alternate, so we have different platforms for other students who some like fully online, some like blended, and some like the face-to-face. All right, so let's go on. What do we have last week? Last week, I don't know what the heck's going on with this class. Last week, I only have a few people did the discussion board early, and everyone else is waiting till the last minute. You're gonna take points. I'm taking points off. Some of you haven't done the homework. Some of you haven't done, or at least started on some of it. I understand. Most students online try to do it all on the last day that's due, which is Sunday midnight. Try not to do that. You're gonna fall behind. This isn't like other online classes where if I fall behind, I'll do it all at the end of the week. That's not how it's gonna work. You know what I'm talking about? I'll do it all at the end of the semester. You do the work weekly as required as you would in a business setting. Good? All right, so even if you haven't done it or your grade's not there, you could email me, talk to me, but you got to go forward. Start going forward. Some of you are waiting for the book. Get going. You know what I mean? I think last week with the discussion board, I tried to do something where I would utilize your homework assignment and part of your discussion board. I always try, I always adjust my online classes just like I do my face-to-face or blended classes to work with the class and see what works better for that group of individuals that I'm targeting at this time. What might have worked last uh, uh, semester on an online class may not work this semester. That is part of marketing, being flexible, being adaptive to the situation, trying new things. Otherwise, you're going to become stagnant. Now, the other thing I want you to understand, people say, well, it seems like there's a lot of work. You are doing as much work, if you're doing about this, you have to do the same amount of work as if you had me in a face-to-face class. You have to have so many hours of doing. It's not just 3 tests and I'm done. I do it all at the end. You're not going to be successful in business. Part of this whole thing is through time management. Enough said. Let's go forward. Read the book. I think this class we start off at 16. I may have about 8 or 9 that are a participant. There's only in week 3. Some are still waiting for the book. Don't move on forward. Do the discussion board. Do your best bet on the quizzes. What the heck? You may do well. Better than 0 points or losing those points, okay? The bookstore does have books for rent. The bookstore does have used books. And remember, Harper College has set up a system that they'll price match. If you find someplace cheaper, go to Harper College Bookstore and they'll match your prices for you. Enough said. All right. I adjusted the discussion the tabs. I changed the color a little brighter to make you say, "Hey, I really want to do this." Okay, so here's what you have. Your weekly assignment is your one-stop shopping. You could do everything in here and don't worry about it. I've got all the links there. Or you could go to the individual weekly discussion quizzes. Depends on what works for you. I'm flexible. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the weekly assignments because everything's there. And now we have week 3. It's going to be open up at midnight Sunday because I want you to finish the other work. But remember, try to do everything a little bit here. Read the book. Uh, get into the discussion board by Wednesday midnight or earlier. Get it going. Get to talking. Some of you just want to post and go away. You're not learning anything. You're just doing tasks. Part of this class is that you learn. I want you to understand what it's like to be a marketer. I want to understand what it's like to be in a business. You're not going to talk to your customers all at the last day. You're not going to get any business. You're going to be fired, okay? Do it at the time. Remember, you also have your, let's see, I have a calendar. It shows you when the homework assignments are due. Let me just click on it real quickly. A reinforcement. See, these are all the homework assignments. I got other class. Here's a quiz. Blah, blah, blah. Depending on your classes, this is my, let's see here. Remember, different colors for different classes. this one here, Marketing 105, is a darker one. So this is what's due. Make sure you get everything done on those dates or you'll fall behind. All right? So let's go back into the weekly assignment. What do we have? Since you've already been through week 3, it's going to be open at 10 o'clock. Tells you, participants. Remember, there's 2 types of individuals in sports marketing: spectators and participants. Participants could also be spectators. Spectators, a lot of times, are not participants. They just want to watch and enjoy the game. That's a beauty of it. I don't have to do everything. I like to see the challenge and everything else. I go to the baseball game. I may not be a baseball player for whatever reason, but I enjoy the sport. How do I get them into there? Okay, so this just tells you everything that's done. Your mind maps, view my mind maps, target. Now, what? Okay, so let's just go in here. So I'm going to click in here since I'm in instructor mode. I want you to first look at this. What was happening was Nike. If you're watching basketball, I'm not a basketball fan. I don't care what fan you are. You're a soccer fan, some of your baseball fan. You're taking sports marketing. You have to be aware, not to be particularly understand the sports verbatim, but understand something happened. How do I utilize this event to either stimulate sales in my business or stimulate sales for a competitor or bring something in? In this case, you have Nike feels the pain, the Zion Williamson's injury, and this is from the, what do you call it, for lack of better words, Wall Street, February 22nd. So I think the injury happened on the 21st. So let me see. Now I'm going to open this up. I'm going to click on that. You see what I did? I clicked on it. And I'm going to get, I scanned it in. And mine comes on the bottom here. Yours may open up automatically, just the way I have mine set up. So here we go. Here's what I want you to look at. Read it. Just playing basketball, his shoe came apart. Okay, he got hurt. He'll be fine. You know what I mean? But still, now, here's what you're going to do. Damage control from sports marketing. Oh my goodness, Nike. What's Nike going to do? What kind of stuff are they selling? Their stocks dropped right away. People are going, hey, oh, wait a minute. Now, is Mr. Williamson, Zion's is he going to sponsor Nike? He's telling you what a great quality product. Here you go, you give him a pair of shoes in front of a live audience, and you have an injury. How do you do damage control? That's one thing. So give me your opinion. What should Nike do? What's Nike doing? You know what I mean? To overcome this. Now, what about Atlantis or other sports or what do you call it, gym shoes maker? How are they going to come about? Are they going to say, hey, ours is better than Nike? Look, they fall apart. What kind of goods they are? They're plain. We have a better. You see how you're working? Or you're going to say, hey, because of Nike's things, we're selling all our Nike shoes on discount. Or I'm just saying, I just want to stimulate the conversation. So far, so good. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. Okay. I'm going to close this off, read that, and then you're going to come into, let's see where we at, participant. Now, let me close this off. Advertising. Oh, we're sports marketing. We have to look at the advertising. Hang on, I got to get back in here. 1 second, sign in. I got logged out. All right, I'm back at the blackboard. Life. Systems. I'm also teaching a retail merchandising class. It's again from retail. How do I market? How to get people in? Again, everything you're learning here, you're learning sports marketing is focusing on the sport aspect of entertainment area of marketing. Okay, so we got sports marketing. Okay, so let's get back in here. Now I'm on a weekly assignment. Hopefully, I didn't do that. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So I'm in week 3. Make sure you finish week 2. Don't wait. I'm going to send this out earlier to you. So you read that, and then you come into your discussion. Remember? Give me your points. I think Nike should do this. After you, I think this way you'll get it going. Something's current. I'm always going to try something current. If you find something current in the discussion that pertains to the chapter we're reading, post it. That's how you get people going. Learn. Look out there. What are they doing? Remember, don't always look for the grade, because some of you aren't doing too good in the grades now, because you're waiting to the last minute. Part of being in business, part of being in marketing, part of everything else, you have to be always 24/7 looking out. What's going on? How could I make this? Ooh, how do I protect the brand? Ooh, here they messed up. How could I sell this other product, the competitor's product, because they messed up? How do I jump on the bandwagon to sell my product or make a statement or bring people into the game? What do I do? You got to do it 24/7. You can't just wait at the end. You're not going to be successful. Part of this class, take it online, you're a self starter. Because when you say, hey, why should I hire? I'm a self starter. I use the internet. I take online classes, e commerce. This is all shows attributes that you know how to do virtual studying, virtual planning, virtual interaction with individuals. Okay, and then now the other thing you're gonna do, you're gonna right. This has nothing to do with your homework. This is strictly a discussion board. I think when I tied the homework, people said I got to read a book, do the homework, do all that. All I want to do is the health club. Most of you are in sports or anything else, or are maybe considering taking a health club. Why would you select a health club? Do a website. Which one is it going to be? LL Fitness? Is it going to be Curves? Is it going to be like my daughter-in-law? She goes to a smaller health club. All they do is just exercise it, but they have a coach in there. What works for you and why did you select it, and start the discussion. So first of all, you're going to do your one post. You're going to respond to the article. Here's what I think like you should do, or here's what I don't think they should do, or here's what I would do if I was a competitor. Just get it going, and then respond to others in the thing, and then do another posting, another thread again, and then up on top saying, hey, here's the health club I belong to, and here's why I belong to. What caught it? Was it the price? Was it the payments? Was it the equipment? Was it reference, referral from another person? What was it? Was it a promotional discount? Get 6 months free if you sign up for the whole year? Whatever. This is what I want you to learn. I want you to, not just the definition, the vocabulary, you do the homework. How do I apply it? I'm a business person. Applications. Okay, so you do that, and then you have your homework. Answer the book. It tells you homework for 40 points, how to submit it. Some of you have done it. I go real quickly, click on here, and you can do multiple. It's 40 points. Always look at the rubrics, tells you what it's due. You write your submission, you attach a file, either it's a Word document or PDF file. If it's a pages right now, Blackboard's working so it could view pages right now, Google Pages. It can't view it, so you have to, in Pages, save it as a Word document. And when you're in Pages, or if you're using, what do you call it, your Mac or Apple, you basically the Word document they're utilizing, or the Word program they're using, save as a PDF, save as a Word document, and it'll save it in a file. You have that file, and then you submit that file in. Remember, when you're saving as a Word document from Pages, the formatting may change a little bit, but that's okay. I at least could read it, or save it as a PDF file. I could see it and still mark it up. All right, so we're doing that. You submit it, and you're done. I'm going to cancel this. And then what do I have? And you got to agree to the plagiarism. That's to make sure that you're not using somebody else's work. It's just your own work. Come on, it's not that hard. All right, 40 points. And then you have your journal entry at the end. I should move these around like this. These are just connection. Here's your quiz. You can always find your quiz in your weekly quizzes. You do your quiz by the end. We're 20 points, multiple choice, just short answers. Depends on going forward. Can't remember in this one. And then your journal entry at the end. Dr. George, here's what I learned. I learned that I'm a participant and a spectator. I learned this. I learned about something. Anything you like out of the chapter, just tell me something. Easy 5 point. And here you go, and you're done. And then we're done on that. All right, so I want to see you in the discussion board by Wednesday. If you haven't been very active, look, if you don't do anything else and you think you're going to do it all at the end, I am not opening up all these windows. You will fail this class, you know what I mean? And that'll mess up your GPA. Go forward. Pick up now. We're only in week 3, so you messed up week 1, you messed up week 2. Fine, go forward, and then we'll discuss anything else. Once I see you being active in the class, by this time you should already have the book, get into the discussion board, meet the other students in here. If you're thinking of taking me in a blended class or a face-to-face class, I'm the only instructor teaching it. You'll have the same thing. If anything else, you're doing more, because your presentation and everything else in a full line. In a face-to-face class, you're presenting in front of class, being recorded, and you're also doing the same paper. You're doing everything else. The only thing that happens, you don't have a discussion board. The discussion board replaces the lecture portion within the class, but you're doing all the same work. This is a 3 credit hour course. easy class. If you're going into marketing or anything else, you want to get a good grade. This is not that hard. Take me for finance if you want to hear something hard. And there I try to help students out. All right? Again, my name's Dr. George Mochocki. Don't give up. You're a sports person. You've made a mistake. Your team lost. You screwed up. Okay, pick up and go. This is what business people do. That's why people hire people who are athletic or in sport, because you're a team player and you know if you fail, you don't let that get up. You get up and go. And think of the Olympics when that person's skating and the whole world's watching and he or she falls. What do they do? Oh, I fell. I'm leaving. No, they get up and they complete it, even though they know they may not win, but that's part of their spirit. All right? The culture. Come on, I'm your coach. I'm trying to motivate you guys and gals. I'll see you in the discussion board. Let's see how many minutes I got. I'm trying to keep these close. Okay, 15 minutes. Perfect. So this is my weekly intro. I also have the full YouTube for the lecture in here. You'll find in here also. So I'll see you in the discussion board by Wednesday. Look at the article. Give me your comments, and I'm going to try to always find something current so we can talk about it in the homework, and then do the homework, and you'll be fine. Easy reading, easy learning, and now you'll be able to apply what you're learning. Start thinking about a business or a product that you want to sponsor or market as part of your final presentation and write up. All right. Remember, no final grade. No final grade. No final exam. We work everything else. I want to give you. I want at the end to give me a final, tangible business. A marketing plan or something. Okay. All right. I'm done. Keep up the good work. Hey, come on. I'm trying to bring you guys up. All right. I'm motivating you.